Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Just wait
Good
1 minute.
morning, sir.
Good morning. Wait for a minute, please.
Good morning, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you. So, yesterday we seen projection of points. Fine. Before that, what we seen? We seen different projection method, namely first angle projection and third angle projection. Fine. Then we seen orthographic projection. Means if 3D object is given to you, how you can convert the same in different 2D views, namely front view, top view, and side view. Okay. So now onwards, what we will do is we'll keep moving further with the subsequent portions, but simultaneously we will take 15-20 minutes likewise uh, for kind of revision by solving some example, rough example. Not, I am not talking about sheet problems. I'm just talking about what we did yesterday. I'll give you few objects and you will just approximate its front view, top view, etc. And you will show me. And we will discuss about it, whether what is missing, what is required, etc. etc. Fine. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Is it visible? Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
I hope both division have joined. Okay. So we'll see now. Okay, see, few initial few sites will be scrolled faster because we have more or less seen what is written in this. This is a whole. This is collection of some problems, but I have kept some description in earlier slides. Okay, so what are the different types of drawing that we will see? Natural drawings that include landscape, scenery, and geographical drawings, for example maps, etc. Then we have botanical drawings, the plants, flowers, like zoological drawings, creatures and animals, portraits, human faces, expression, etc. And then we have engineering drawings, which mainly includes or everything depends on projections, how you project certain thing. On that your engineering drawing depends. Fine. In that we have building related drawing that will be useful for civil people as well as partially to chemical people. And this machine component drawing that is majorly useful for mechanical people and partially for chemical people. This chemical will have to take care of piping, etc. that you will learn later on. But for that you should be knowing how to read building drawings. Understand? And that mechanical component is also useful. Now both these will have orthographic projection that includes front view, top view, side view in mechanical engineering terms. And the same way we are having plan. The top view is called plan in civil engineering term and front view is called elevation. You may note it down, civil people. Front view is called front view is called elevation and top view is called plan in civil engineering terms. Okay, then we can have isometric also. In mechanical engineering term it is called isometric and the civil engineering term it is called perspective drawing. We have seen glimpses of both earlier. Now what happens here in orthographic projection, a 3D view is given to you out of which 3D component is given, actual component out of which you convert in different 2D views, this front view, top view, side view, etc. Whereas in isometric what happens, you are given with some views, side view, front view, top view, whatever it is, and you construct 3D view out of it, what your actual object will look like, that you convert into. Okay, that also we will see later on. So orthographic projection mainly rely on horizontal plane, we'll term it as HP, vertical frontal plane that is VP, and side plane or profile plane that is PP. Fine. And accordingly we get different views, front view, top view and side view. Fine. Front view is projected always on vertical plane. Now you can also realize, now whenever you want to understand such thing, what you need to do, you keep some object in your hand and try to imagine by closing your eyes, again try to imagine by opening it, understanding it. Likewise you can keep some easily understandable 3D objects such as sharpener you can keep, so that you can imagine what we are talking about. This is the front view I am looking from here, so it will be always in this vertical plane. Yes, correct. If I want to see the top view of it, yes, it will always be on horizontal plane, and side view will always be on project profile plane. Fine. Likewise, that is only made here. So there are some important terms. There is planes, what we have seen earlier, then pattern of planes and pattern of views that we have seen, and methods of drawing of orthographic projection, that is first angle or third angle. Okay, so what are the planes that we will see? Principal planes, horizontal plane and vertical plane are called principal planes. This is blue and dark blue one is vertical plane. This is horizontal plane. Okay, then we have auxiliary planes. Auxiliary means imaginary. We are imaging some plane for our purpose, our easiness. Okay, it may not be actually available, but we can imagine that if the plane is here, then I can have this reflection on this plane likewise. Okay, so we can have auxiliary vertical plane, auxiliary inclined plane, and a profile plane. Generally, uh, generally we have these only. Fine. And we imagine one plane here like this. That is the profile plane, what we imagine here generally. Okay, and if we see from here, we'll be able to see this in 2D frame. This will, okay, this will be the first quadrant, this will be the second quadrant, this will be the third quadrant, and this will be fourth quadrant likewise. Fine. So this is auxiliary vertical plane. Fine. It can be it is vertical means it is perpendicular to horizontal. We need to understand it in this way. We are saying it auxiliary vertical plane. So how it is vertical? Because it is perpendicular to horizontal. That's why it is vertical. Otherwise, see, if you can see here, it is inclined to vertical plane. It can be anything. It can be parallel to vertical plane or whatever. Understand? Now this plane is perpendicular. This symbol is for perpendicular. This symbol is for perpendicular, and this is symbol for incline. So this AVP, auxiliary vertical plane, is perpendicular to HP and inclined to VP. Clear? Then this is the inclination, what it is showing, angle. Fine. Now we will see. Now this plane is Now this plane is perpendicular to vertical plane. Fine. But it is inclined at some angle with horizontal plane. This one was inclined to vertical plane. Now this one is inclined to horizontal plane and perpendicular to the other plane. Fine. And this one, which are having profile plane. I have seen this earlier, which is perpendicular to both vertical as well as horizontal. Okay. Then we have seen first angle. We'll quickly revisit that same. Okay, how it is done? This is the procedure to make the planes also visible from the arrow direction. So this is the direction view. So it will be having a vertical plane above XY line, and then this horizontal plane is rotated downward. Okay, so that we will be able to view both these planes. Right now, if we see it from here, then this plane will look like a line only. So that we will rotate it downward so that we can see two planes together like this, separated by XY line. Same way in this direction, this plane is seen as vertical line only. So what we will do, we'll rotate it this way. So it will come here. Understand? That we have already seen yesterday. So this becomes like this. Okay. And ultimately what we get is this. We unfold this box, this quadrant box, we unfold in this fashion. And this is what we got. And this is how we draw also. Now this is first angle, this is first quadrant. You can imagine this is first quadrant. So this is first angle projection. Understand? Now this is still oblique view. This view is still oblique view. So this is the correct orthographic. What if you see it from perpendicular direction, how it will look like? That is the orthographic. This view is orthographic view. This is also orthographic, but it is still in pictorial representation. This is not orthographic exactly. It is still pictorial representation because it is showing, this is being shown at some angle. That's why. Understand? So this is XY line. This will be your front view. This will be your top view, and this will be your left-hand side view. Understand? This is first angle projection method. Now we will see methods of drawing first angle and third angle. We have seen already what is the difference between that. That also we have seen first quadrant, third quadrant, front view above XY, top view above XY, vice versa. What are the symbols? These are the symbols. Now what symbol I shown you earlier, that was horizontal cylinder. Okay, that was with respect to front view and side view. Now this symbol is being shown with respect to front view and top view. There is nothing difference as such, because we know we know certain things. Now one more thing important here. See, you pay attention here, everyone, that this front view or this front view, whatever it is touched to some line. It is touched to this line and this is touched to this line. What does it indicate? That this frustum of the cone is placed on ground. So obviously it will be touching that line. Na? This represent ground. See here written also GL. So in this, when it will be in first quadrant, it will be on horizontal plane, staying on horizontal plane. So that horizontal plane is represented by XY line. That's why it is look like it is touching it, and it should touch. This is the correct representation. Same way, we have to show one line here. Otherwise, it would look like that it is in air. It can't be in air. Okay. So we have whenever we have third angle projection, we need to show this line. Clear? So that it is staying on something that we can resemble. So if you, whether it's you take it front view and side view in this manner, for example, now you approximate it like, okay, fine. Which projection method is this? This is the symbol for which projection method, first or third? Answer me.
Third angle.
Why? Why? First, fatafat answer though.
Top view is above XY.
There is no top view in this, first of all. There is no top view in this. There is no top view. You had two options, first angle or third angle. So you spoke any of it. So either you will be correct or wrong, and automatically second will be correct. But if you can answer why,
Right hand side, sir.
sorry,
Right hand side. Oh,
I'm not getting you what you are saying. I'll redraw. Wait a minute. I'll draw it precisely. Which projection method is this? Which projection method is this? First or third? Quickly, we should not be wasting this much time after consuming almost 2 hours about this. We'll have to understand.
sir.
Yes,
वो सर्कल लेफ्ट हैंड साइड है और आपने लेफ्ट हैंड साइड ही ड्रॉ किया है, इसका मतलब थर्ड एंगल.
correct. That is the correct thing. How you can see this circle like this smaller if you see it from this side, that is your left side. If you can see from this side, you will able to see this smaller circle first of all. Okay, we are having this smaller circle. Then you will be able to see the edge of this outer circle. So we are saying this. So ultimately, this is left hand side view, and I have drawn it on left side. Left hand side view on left side. That is third angle projection. Correct. Now one question out of this, if I want to make this symbol what I have drawn, that is in third angle projection, that is correct. Now I want to convert it into first angle. Can I do that? Can I convert this symbol in first angle? इमेजिन
इन चेंज हो जाएगा।
क्या चेंज हो जाएगा?
ल- वो ज-
I want to have minimum modification. Minimum modification. Okay, now you answer. Answer is very simple.
सर मिरर रख
सर
दो बाद
इंटरचेंज,
What interchange?
जो
सर
लेफ्ट वाला
लेफ्ट
है वो राइट में आ जाएगा।
Okay, but I want to have minimum modification then. I don't want to rub this hole. I don't want to rub this hole. And still I can make it. Just imagine, try to think. It's very simple.
सर बाजू में मिरर रख दो
Huh?
मिरर इफेक्ट
No,
सर ऑब्जर्वेशन को चेंज कर देते हैं।
no. See, I will do that. Whether it is correct or not, you tell me. Okay. Is it correct? Is it correct? Answer me. अरे फटाफट आंसर तो दो. This is correct or not? Answer me. Am I audible? मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको?
यस सर करेक्ट
ये करेक्ट है कि नहीं? See, first angle, what will happen? Right hand side view will come on left side. Now this is your front view. Fine, this is fixed. This is our front view, that is fixed. Now this from here, if you see, it will come right hand side view. So what you will see, first of all, this big circle. Okay, this big circle is this. But then you know there is one more circle also. So ultimately that you can't see from solid space, but you have to show. So that's why we show it with hidden line. Okay, that is the right hand side view, but it will come on left side. So this is on left side, right hand side view of on left side. That is first angle projection method. Correct or not? Understood everyone?
यस सर
So first angle and third angle projection method you can show by two way, front view and side view, or front view and top view, whatever is convenient to you. This is also correct and this is also correct. Whether you want to use front view and top view or front view and side view, that is up to you. Basically you should be knowing what your first angle projection method is. That's it. Okay, now we will proceed. See, HP term is used in first angle method, that is this. Okay, and ground term is used in third angle because this object is staying somewhere. No, it is not in the air. So where it is staying, so we should show this ground line. Okay, now everyone draw the front view, top view and left hand side view of this. फटाफट अपनी नोटबुक में ड्रॉ करो इसका. अपनी नोटबुक में ड्रॉ करो, देखना नहीं है मेरे को, यू जस्ट ड्रॉ फॉर योर सेल्फ, आई विल जस्ट शो अ सॉल्यूशन इन मिनट. This draw this by first angle projection method. It is written here, okay, and everything is given also. This is how your views should come. It is given in this abstract. Hope everything is done. So how it will come like this? See, for front view it is on vertical plane, right? Then we'll see the top view. It is on horizontal plane, and then we will see side view, which is on profile plane. Fine, like this. Projections are thrown, so you should show these projections. Clear? Now third angle projection method, same object in third angle projection method. Understand? So here we will show that it is staying on ground, because in third quadrant I will draw that like this. We have this third quadrant. Now object is in first quadrant, then it will stay on this line. Fine, but object is in third quadrant, and when it will stay, where it will stay, that's why we have to show this ground. Okay, now, so this is ground. Understand? It is not horizontal plane in terms of the principal planes. It is ground on which it is staying. Horizontal plane will come over here. Now this is horizontal plane through which we can see that like this, and projection is carved out upwards. So this is our top view. Same way, there will be some projection plane here, vertical plane. We okay, like this, and same way, profile plane. Clear? Now we did that. Everything is clear. It's simple object. Now we'll see some machine views. Okay. You need to remember these things. These things you need to remember. Front view is view projected on vertical plane, top view on horizontal plane, and side view on profile plane. That's it. We have seen this first angle and third angle. Okay. Now we will see few illustrations. Okay, we have seen this first angle projection, how it is. This is first angle, it is written here. It is written first angle. This is third angle. Just what we seen earlier. Now you draw for this. See, it is written which method you need to use. Which method you need to use? First angle projection method. It is written here. And this is your view. Like this. Draw it fast, and I will show you solution. We'll take few example of these, and then we will shift over to current topic. You match your solution, what you have understood, with what I will show you, and this is how you will learn this. And we are doing it with a rough pen pencil only, so it should not take much time. Now I will show you. Should I show you or wait for a minute?
1 minute, sir.
Okay, I will wait for a minute. See, I won't be able to see everyone's answer individually. You honestly check your answer with what solution I will show. That is how it will help you learn better. इसका कुछ मार्क्स है नहीं, तुम कितना अच्छे से समझे हो वही अपन को देखना है. So just check your solutions with these. Whenever I show you the object, you capture the screenshot of that object so that if you miss out, you can do it later on also. And then again, when I will show you answer, you capture another screenshot with answer. So first of all, try to solve by yourself. Okay. So now I will show you. This is for front view. Okay. So we are projected back side. So this is the front view. Okay. Now top view. So this is the top view. And now we will see side view. This is the side view. See, here color is also used, so you can understand things by color also, that which colors are being seen from which side. Likewise, it will help you understand better. Okay, so what we will do, first of all, we'll draw XY line, then we will draw our front view like this, correct? Then this color is just for your better understanding. You don't worry about color, but this is the front view, that is sure. Okay, then projection is brought downward and we created top view. The top view will be away from these. You should not join these. You should keep some minimum distance, that is arbitrary distance. If it is given that this object is for example 10 mm away from vertical plane, then this distance should be 10 mm, but you just ideally keep 10 to 20 mm distance here. It should not join. If it is joined, what does it mean? That object is kept in first quadrant such that it is touching horizontal plane as well as vertical plane. It means like that. Then we will draw side view like this. Clear? Anyone having doubt in this solution? Anyone having any doubt in this solution?
No, sir.
Please ask me, because now we will start sheets of these from next 1 or 2 classes, and this is the only thing you need to do. That's it. It is nothing that now things will get complex or nothing like that. This is it. That's it. Now shape will change, that if you may get some circle here, or you may get some oval here, or you may get some triangular shape or whatever. That's it. So, idea or say understanding will remain same. Okay, we'll shift to next one. Draw for this. This is again first angle projection. Draw for this fast. Here you will have some hidden line also. Okay, now we will see. Now see the front view. Correct? Now top view. I told you you will have some hidden line. See, this is the hidden line because this corner will be like this underneath this, so it won't be visible, which is on bottom side here. So you won't be able to see from top, but it is there, so we have to show it by this dotted line. Clear? Now we'll see the side view. See, this hidden line is for this edge, which will go like this. We are having this object like this. Understand? We'll have this object like this. If this is of glass, we can see this. So this is that edge, this one, and this hidden edge is for this. We are again having something like this. Like this. Understand?
આમ છે નારા કોઈ મોકલેવાની છીએ વિચારવું પડે બહુ.
So we'll draw one XY line first, then front view, then the top view, and then side view. Clear? We'll have one more object.
કેટલામાં છે એલા
Draw for this.
છઠ્ઠો ને સોલ્યુશન આમાં લગભગ ડાઉટ ટ્યુબમાં મળી જાય એવું છે. ચેન્જ
Now draw for this. Now first of all answer me, in the front view of these, how many dotted lines you will get? Which are they? You can mark on this object. First of all, I am talking about front view. Okay, this is not correct. You will have dotted line for this line. Similarly, this corner up to bottom will be having something like this here. So this is not visible, but this hidden line and this hidden line will be coincide. So you will be able to see only one hidden line, because these and these right now you are not given dimensions. If these dimensions are given, this distance and this distance is same. So this line and this line will get coincide like this. See, I told you. Okay, only one hidden line you can see, because this and this what we get here will be overlapping each other. So we will be able to see only one part. Clear? Now, in top view, how many hidden line you will be able to see? Answer me. Mark it here fast. In top view. Mark it here. Anyone else? चलो फटाफट मार्क करो. Yeah, this is correct. This is what's shown with blue line, that is correct. What is another? What is another line? Yes, correct. These bottom corner, two bottom corners will be hidden lines that we will see now. Correct? What you have shown. This blue line is this, and these yellow markings are these. Understand? Very good. So if you try on, then only you will understand. By looking at it, just sitting idle, you won't understand. You need to take part in discussion. Now, side view. What are the hidden lines you will get? Quickly. How many hidden lines you will get? Quickly. Mark it here. Very good. Correct. This is correct. The blue line, what is shown is correct. That we will see here. Because we are having, actually we are having two lines, hidden line. This corner and this corner. But these will overlap each other. Same way what we seen here, this will overlap each other. Then we will be able to see only one line. Understand? Now why we are not seeing here? Because that step is this much only. That step is not available here. So this much only. In that much only this dotted line is there. Understood? So this is correct. So this is how you will have to practice it. I told you yesterday also that these kind of 3D objects and their solutions are available on internet. You can search for any simple engineering 3D object for orthographic projection. You search something like this and you will be provided some object. You try to draw views by yourself, get the solution, match the solution. That's it. This is the way how you can learn. Correct? Here this line is missing, that is actually mistake. Here also we'll have some line. This line, this projection. These are the projection only, see here. These are the projection only. Understand? And all are projections. Clear? Anyone any doubt? Please tell me if someone is having any doubt, please tell me. Or if you are not having any doubt, then also tell me there is no doubt.
No doubt, sir.
Okay,
No doubt, sir.
thank you. So now we will switch over to our continued topic of theory of projection. And then in theory of projection, it is projection of lines. Okay, just wait for a second and I will see that. Okay, screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we will see projection of line. We seen projection of point. Okay, straight line. Sorry. A line is a geometric primitive that has length and direction, but no thickness. We assume that line is having no thickness. Whenever we use drawing, we assume that. Now, straight line is a locus of point. It is made of n number of points, okay, which moves linearly. And it is always the shortest distance between any two given point. Straight line is always the shortest distance. The location of line in projection quadrant is described by specifying its distance from the distance of its endpoints. See, we seen that how point is defined in quadrants. Yesterday we seen we need to know its location from all 3 points. How much it is with respect to horizontal, vertical, and profile plane. Now we are discussing line. Line is also actually the connection of 2 points only. So endpoints, those are endpoints. If we locate those endpoints with respect to HP, VP, and PP, we will be easily locating the line by joining those 2 points. Understand? So line may be parallel to both plane, parallel to one plane and perpendicular to another plane, or parallel to one and inclined to another, or inclined to both. That we will see various cases. Fine. Projection of a line can be obtained by projecting its end point on the plane. Understand? And connecting the points will give you the projection of line. The projected length and inclination of line can be different. Now this point is very important. This point is very important. Now, what I would suggest to everyone, can you see me?
Yes, sir.
Now, just a minute. I will, for a while, I will stop sharing. Okay. Now, you hold your pen in your hand or pencil, whatever you are having. Okay. Now, you keep it like this, perpendicular to your eye line, exactly horizontal. So what you can see is actual length of this pen, correct? Correct or not?
Yes.
Okay, you see this, from top like this, like this. You keep it in this direction and look the same from top. You will again able to see the actual length.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what you do, you incline this and bring it in front of your eyes. Now can you see, you can see the front view, fine, but it is a actual length. This much front view will show this much distance only, this much. Are you getting me? If you project this point, it will come here, this point will come here, so this much is the only distance. See, I can easily show distance by this much. Are you getting me or not? But actual length of pen is different. What I am able to see, that in front view, if it is inclined, I can hold my pen in this much distance. But actual length is different. You experience the same thing by yourself. Are you getting or not?
Yes, sir.
So if it will be inclined, now we will see in top view. Now if this is inclined like this and I will see it from top, I'll be able to see this much length. Understand? This point and this point, projection, if I keep this much length only, but actual length is more than this. Inclination, if there is inclination, then I can see the top view within this much distance only. Are you getting me? Have everyone experienced or not by performing this thing?
Yes, sir.
Pandya Dhruv,
Yes, sir,
Yes,
Vijay.
sir.
have you tried? Pandya Dhruv, have you tried?
Yes, sir.
Yashil Patel,
Yes, sir.
then Raj Sharma,
Yes, sir.
Chaitanya Shah, Chaitanya Shah, you are not audible, Chaitanya. Ashish Thakur. Ashish Thakur. Vikas Yadav. Vikas Yadav. Krishnakant Sahu.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see the same?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what it is saying. Understand? The projected length and inclination of a line can be different compared to its true length. True length means what actual length is. Now you could have done you could have done same experiment not convincingly by using scale. You know this is 15 centimeter. Now if you incline this like this, you won't be able to see the 15 centimeter from this point to this point in front view. It will be lot lesser, but actually it is 15 centimeter. Same way, if you incline like this and see the top view, you will be able to see this much distance only, this much, but it is lot lesser than 15 centimeters. Okay, you can do it like that way. So now first thing, line parallel to a plane. When a line is parallel to a plane, the projection of line on that plane will be its true length. Now this is the most important thing. You all mark this down. You write it down somewhere in your notebook. What does it say? When a line is parallel to plane, then the projection of that line on that plane will be its true length. I am holding my scale parallel to this vertical plane, vertical screen, this screen. Understand? So now whatever projection I am getting on screen here, that is the actual length what I am seeing. Understand? Here projection of line AB lying parallel to vertical plane, that is VP, is shown. Now front view is always shown by single dash. That's why actual line was capital AB. Its front view projections are shown by A dash, B dash. What is done? Projection of point A is projection of point A is projected on this plane. B is also projected, and then the line is joined. That's it. Understand? So this is the given line, capital AB. This is the projection of that line, and these red ones are projectors. Fine. This should be very thin. Clear? Any out in this first case? Okay. Now we will see a bit complex one. Line inclined to plane. Okay. Now when the line is parallel to one plane and inclined to another plane, the projection of line on the plane, this is what we have seen in previous line. Now this line, AB line, is parallel to which plane? This AB line is parallel to which plane? Horizontal or vertical?
Vertical.
Okay, very good. So the projection of this line on vertical plane will give its actual length, or say true length. So what we did, the projection of point A is drawn here. projection of point A is drawn here, B is drawn here, and they are joined. And inclination will be given to you. How much inclined it is with horizontal plane, that will be given. So point A you will mark here, you will measure that angle, given angle, and draw that line, and in that line you can easily draw the actual length. You can cut this arc here, so you will get this line. Clear? Any doubt in this? Any doubt? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, so here this is the front view, fine, and this line AB here, that is the top view. Projections are brought down like this. Now you can see this distance is comparatively less than the actual length. You're getting the difference. If we see inclined thing from perpendicular direction, length, linear dimension will not look like same. It will be shortened. It will never be greater. It can be equal or shorter. Understand? So this is the projection on vertical plane. This is front view. This is top view. Clear? Now parallel to both plane, both HP and VP. Now by this is the problem statement. This is the problem statement. So when I will read this problem statement, you draw projection, respective projection in your notebook directly. This is the definition of line, how the line is situated, that is told to us. So the line AB is having length this much, length is given. Okay, then it is parallel to both HP and VP. Okay, orientation is also given. The line is 70 mm above HP and 60 mm in front of VP, and B is 30 mm in front of right profile plane. Clear? So how you will do that? First of all, XY line, then this is X1 Y1 line, fine, and this is our VP, and this is our HP, fine. Now what it is told, that line is 80 mm long. Okay, so 80 mm can be anywhere, but it is written that it is 70 mm above HP. So this is HP when we see it from front view. So 70 mm distance is this much. Okay, so it will be somewhere like this. Then it is 60 mm in front of VP also. So this is 60 mm. So it will be not near to this XY line. It will be some distance away. This is 60 mm distance. But still, in horizontal direction, in this direction, you don't know where to start this line. You know the end point, it is 80 mm away, that is fine. But start point, so it is written that one point is 30 mm in front of right plane. So this is right plane. So in front of that, so this will be the 30 mm. Understand? All three dimensions are given. Now one point is fixed, and you know it is 80 mm, so you can measure 80 mm and you can draw accordingly. We will see actually how it is done. Understand? So draw the projection of line AB, assume the line is in first quadrant. Yeah, you need to assume this, it is not given. Okay, so you first of all locate that thing. What is the line? So this is it. This is the line. Understand? It is 30 mm away from this profile plane. It is 80 mm is its length, 60 mm away from horizontal plane. Sorry, vertical plane. So this distance is 60. It is 70 mm away from horizontal plane. That we can see from front view only. So this is in front view. It is seen 70 mm distance. Fine. And how much it is away? That is, see, one important point is that now here location of point B is given. Okay, and we generally go in this direction, A to B. So this line comes on left side of this xy1, x1 y1. Okay, because if we draw it here, then it will be like this AB, but then B point will be lot far, more than 30 mm. So only possibility is if B is here, then only it is 30 mm possible. This one, this 30 mm is possible. So from there, here is the 80 length, and this is the starting point A. So we draw the projection now to have a side view. What we will do, we'll draw one 45-degree line. We will draw projection from this line up to this 45 line, and then we will go up to upward. We'll extend our projection from this. So intersection point, because if you see a line from side, it will look like a point only. So this is it, left hand side view. Understand? Any doubt, anyone in this? Anyone having any question in this?
No, sir.
Clear to everyone? See, I am repeatedly asking for questions, doubt. So you better ask while it is discussed. But if you later on comes up with some questions and doubt while solving sheet problems, it will be very difficult to repeat everything. It's not possible. But we are already giving enough time to each and every topic while discussing. So if you are having any doubt, you can ask right now. Okay. So we will move further. Now, this is the line perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. This is the problem statement. Now everyone draw projections in your notebook. I will check on video. Now, what will be the orientation of this line? What will be the orientation of this line? You can draw here how that line will be. Anyone please draw. Please, someone draw here. I am not asking for precise location. I am just asking for the orientation. Correct. Very good. Very good. Who is this?
Ganesh Solanki.
Okay, very good. This is correct. Now draw the projection, all three views in your notebook. Everyone. If someone is done with projection, please show me. चलो किसी का हो गया कि नहीं? I am waiting. Please, someone show me your notebook. Are you listening me? Rishi,
यस सर.
show me your notebook.
सर चालू है.
एक भी व्यू नहीं हुआ किसी का. टॉप व्यू
बाकी है सर।
तो करो, इतना टाइम लगेगा कैसे चलेगा? समझ में आया इतना?
यस सर।
एवरीवन, ये कलर कलर इसीलिए रखा है, देखो ये ब्लैक कलर, ये क्या इंडिकेट करता है? ये चीज। then this pink color, this pink thing, and this blue color is this, and this is brown color, this is this. Understood? This is top view, so small letters. This is front view, so dash. Now we will see actual. So this is the solution. Understood? Here front view and left view will be, sorry, here front view and left view will be of same length, and that will be showing the true length. Understand? Now you can you know this is also a line inclined at 90 degree to the horizontal plane. Understand? So it is not, so this is showing just a one single point. It is not showing its actual length. Correct? So whenever some inclination is there, whatever the angle may be, that distance is not actual distance. If it is parallel to that plane, now see this line, this is the actual orientation. This is the actual orientation. Fine. So now this line is parallel to this plane as well as this plane. So both will show the true length. Clear? Now line parallel to vertical plane and inclined to horizontal plane. Now prepare this. This is the problem statement. Now which view will give us true length? Which view will give us true length?
Vertical.
It is not vertical view, it is front view
Front view.
which is on vertical plane. You are correct in that thing, but it is not view. I was asking view. So is the front view. And which plane? That is you are correct, vertical plane. Okay, nice. Draw. Clear, everyone? Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Could you do it by yourself also in your notebook? Have you done that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is how we can draw the projections. There is nothing that is too specific. Understood? This is how we can do. Everyone clear everything?
Yes, sir.
Now we will see actual solution. See, this is the same as we did, correct? This is the pictorial representation. And this is the orthographic projections. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now this is a bit interesting one. Line inclined to both the planes, horizontal and vertical. But what we will do it in theory class after this break. Okay, we will stop here for time being. After lunch, we will meet again and we will discuss this. It will take some time, but fine. We will discuss this. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see you after lunch.